In the business report, net remittance inflows to Jamaica declined in April as money sent home by Jamaicans overseas was offset by an increase in funds flowing out of the country. The Bank of Jamaica says net remittances fell 0.8% or $2.3 million in April. The decline contrasts with a 2.6% increase recorded in April last year, representing a turnaround of 3.4% over the 12-month period. According to the central bank, the result reflected a 0.5% or $1.4 million decline in total remittance inflows, combined with a 5.1% or $1 million increase in outflows. The United States remained the largest source of remittances, accounting for approximately 69% of inflows. Andrea Livingston-Price, Chief Project Manager of the Rural Incubator SEED, suggests that climate resilience is now a way of life for farmers who join cooperatives to strengthen their business practices.
We're back in the hurricane season, and the best way we're thinking about getting out of this horrible cycle of not being prepared is to talk to someone who deals with the rural development sector on a daily basis. So welcome, Andrea Livingston-Prince.
Yes, thank you so very much.
Yeah, founder of Seed Rural Incubator that has cooperatives as clients. Now, in dealing, so you don't deal with the individual farmer, but you deal with the cooperatives.
Yeah.
And cooperatives can be as big as 120 farmers, right? Okay. So from the perspective of the cooperative who is in your incubator, tell us what we're doing in terms of resiliency and being prepared.
Yes, thank you so very much. And thank you for focusing on rural. One of the things that I should celebrate is that our members are self-reflective. So they know what they need to do. They know what they didn't do in the past. They know what they didn't do for burial. They know how long it took them to recover. They know what they didn't do when Melissa came, and they know how to change. And they celebrate how quickly each crop turned around. What am I talking about? A business continuity plan. We have to get real with ourselves. What we did before in the last hurricane system, we can't do this time. What was successful, we repeat. It takes deliberate farming techniques, technologies, and good old-fashioned hurricane response mechanisms.
Fantastic. So there you have it. We have a hurricane season resilience. This is every year.
Every year.
Reality.
As a matter of fact, 2 times a year.
Oh, Lord, 2 times a year. And so for the rural development sector, it's a keen focus. And when you are in an incubator that deals with cooperatives, that's the power of the group.
Yes.
And so the group, not just the individual farmer. In fact, that may even be a tip. Join a cooperative or a group, a community business group. Right. And so thank you, Andrea, for sharing what's happening in the prep for hurricane season.
Denise Williams brings us the details in this interview, along with the latest market updates.
For the trading period of July 2, 2026, the most actively traded securities were Supreme Ventures Limited with 11,258,610 units, representing 37.28% of market sales activity. Trans Jamaica Highway Limited with 3,096,567 units, representing 10.25% of market sales activities. Kingston Wharves Limited with 2,019,637 units, representing 6.69% of market sales activities. Investor activity remained concentrated in transportation and distribution plays, signaling continued interest in dividend-producing and strategic assets. Turning to the foreign exchange market based on Bank of Jamaica data for July 2, 2026, Forex traders recorded significant activity with strong demand across major currencies. For the US dollar, trading margins reflected steady liquidity, with the US selling at $159.05 and buying at $157.26. The Canadian dollar had moderate gains supported by 60-cent transaction spreads. The Canadian dollar sold for $112.78 and was bought for $112.18. The British pound had continued volatility, which offered short-term trading opportunities of $1.04 in profits for the banks. The British pound sold for $210.89 and was bought for $209.85. These movements underscore the importance of cash flow timing and currency awareness for businesses managing import costs, debt servicing, or overseas exposure. For our credit report tip of the day, you didn't marry their credit score, you married their financial story. Every person has a financial story. Some grew up watching their parents save every dollar. Others grew up watching bills pile up on the kitchen table. Some learned that credit was a tool, others learned it was a lifeline. By the time we become adults, our relationship with money has already been shaped long before we enter a relationship. That's why so many couples are surprised when love isn't enough to overcome financial differences. So ask questions like, what did money represent in your home growing up? What financial decision are you most proud of? What financial mistake taught you the biggest lesson? What does financial security mean to you? And what kind of financial legacy do you want to leave? These conversations reveal far more than a credit report ever could. A credit score can improve, debt can be repaid, income can grow. The healthiest couples don't just combine bank accounts, they combine vision, values, and a shared commitment to making better financial decisions than the generations before them. And that's today's business report. I'm Denise Williams. Until next time, stay informed, stay intentional, and keep building forward. See you soon.